Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play a little bit more of our Russian campaign on Iron Man mode. So I think our navy's going to be okay. It's just a very small fight here between two light ships. I've got 4 more inbound. We should be fine there. But this coalition force has a huge number of cavalry. Fortunately, we have 500 ducats saved up, so we can definitely make something happen here. Now, we're not quite up to level 4 military tech. Lithuania is not either. Poland is going to be a little bit late to the party. They're also at level 3 military tech, so we're not going to have any issue with tactics. I think what we're going to do is converge on Tiber, kill their army first, and we're going to spend some of this glorious cash reserve on infantry. On cavalry. Now, I like the infantry because they're inexpensive. We're going to spend our manpower on cavalry, though, because we need more cavalry for good combat. And then at the same time, we're going to probably end up hiring mercenary infantry to keep our manpower reserves high. The only drawback to this is that the 20% reduction in cost to our regiments, Russian traditions, does not apply to mercenary infantry. Notice how the base cost for Bardish infantry is 50% higher, but then our high prestige helps reduce the cost by quite a bit. So, yeah, we're gonna end up paying a lot of money for them, but we want lots of Bardish infantry mercenaries. You never, ever want to hire mercenary cavalry. It's just a bad idea because they don't take any losses. It's just a bad idea. You shouldn't do it. So that's going to put us well over the force limit. That's 10 more. It's going to put us at 29 out of 23. But if we have to burn through some money to win this war, this is going to be a do or die type war. So let's slow the game down a bit because this is a little bit concerning. I'm curious to see what kind of military leader Poland has. Best leaders in the world. We'll sort by country. Let's go find Poland. Poland has a 020. Good. Nothing to worry about. And we've got a diplomat free. He should probably be improving relations with one of our subjects, like Pskov or Yaroslav. Okay. Now here's my plan. We're going to isolate whatever armies that we can. We're going to keep this... is there a navy to contest? There are three galleys out there. I think we hide the navy. Go home at war. I think we kill this army. And then we're going to basically just hide in the woods. We got 56% plains in this province. So we'll probably just hide here, let them come to us, try to get the defensive penalty, the defensive bonus. And then at the same time, I'm going to send a single infantry mercenary out and try to loot all of Lithuania to maintain our mercenary armies. Look at that, we're doing pretty well without even having a leader there. You guys are going too slow. Supply limit here is only 11 due to the severe winter. Where else can we go that's a good spot to hang out? You know, I just feel like Torque, that one's the best. Alright, so we're going to take the guy with the leader there, and we're going to take this army to Belarus, and we'll reinforce. Not going to worry about that for now. Rally around that way, and you, Mr. Man, are the looting squad. Now, generally, the way I look at it is a mercenary costs 13 ducats to hire. If you can get him in behind enemy lines, right, so the provinces that we can loot are going to be things that we don't border, like Kursk, these ones here. If you can get him behind lines and he can loot base tax equal to his cost, then he pays for himself. And then more than that, too, because you make the money back. And then also the enemy loses recruitment speed, and then they also lose tax income for 6 months. So they pay for themselves pretty damn quick. Might even be a good idea to send 2. Let's try it. We're going to send 2. How about you go to Kursk, you go to Novgorod Seversky, and then we'll just have you guys wrap around, go loot everything you can. And then when they're about to die, we just disband them. I have a feeling Lithuania is going to be pretty eager to come fight me. Oh, see, that's not good. We get military access through Golden Horde? I highly doubt it. We'll arrive on the 17th. Well, already this one's not paid for himself, but whatever. I still think it's worth trying to do. If we can just get one around the corner. Now he's going to come up here. That's my capital, so we don't want him to siege that. And they're going to loot my capital. Yikes. That's going to suck. But I do think that this is the more important battle. Oh god, they have a 4-6! What the hell is this crap? That's not good. 8th, 9th. Yeah, you don't want to fight there. Did they loot my capital? No, they didn't. That's interesting. Oh, it's because Tiver's involved. Thank goodness. Tiver protects my capital from being looted. Goody. Well, we definitely don't want to engage a 4-6. We're suffering a little bit of attrition. Let's set them to attach to that unit. Earth Rampart is complete. Oh, goody. Oh god, look at the size of this army. They will put it all together and then come fight here. Almost definitely. So if that's the case, then let's try to get this mercenary behind enemy lines again. There comes the fight. Let's reinforce. Oh, I'm scared. We're gonna pay. We're gonna pay dearly for our foolishness. How dare we try to expand? Our glorious armies are under attack. They took a terrain penalty of 1. Ooh, the 4-3-3 is their leader, which means that the 4-6, even though he's here, he's just a general. He is giving up control of the battle to the king of Lithuania. That's amazing. That's so good for us. Of course, they have a lot more cavalry than we do, which is not good for us. But they've got a whole back row that's not doing anything. So we are at maximum combat width. It's just going to come down to rolls. Our 3-4 versus their 4-3. And we have the 1 bonus, so we're effectively a 4-5. That's a 2-shock swing. We just got to pile on the reinforcements. And then get this guy behind enemy lines. We rolled an 8. Nice. Oh, that's going to be glorious. A 2 to their 8, though. In the fire phase, not as good. We rolled a 7 to their 9 in the fire phase. Unfortunately, this army is preventing my army from getting behind the scenes. We roll a 5 to their 4 in the shock phase. Very good. Fire phase again. I think we're going to win. Oh gosh, look at those reinforcements, though. We did win. Alright. That's a good start. It's a good start to the fight, yep. We need 6,000 men to fully reinforce, so that's not going to happen. We're going to go ahead and combine armies, consolidate regiments, get below our force limit a little bit so we don't spend stupid amounts of money on them. It'll also conserve manpower slightly. We got to switch over to more mercenaries. So the composition of the army could be better. We need more cavalry. I think I'm going to train a couple more cavalry actual units. We're well over the supply limit here, though. They've got a 1-0 and a 0-2. If we can get to them, I do want to take that fight. They have no other leader. Their other leaders need to retreat. This is an opportune time to take that army. We've just consolidated, so our army is going to be very efficient. And we get to fight their 0-2. With its planes, no crossing penalty, this should go... being the operative word, should go well. Just depends on rolls. Oh, we rolled an 8. Nice. 4.58 war score, stack wipe. Yes! Oh, it's so good. Now, this other army, it appears to be at full morale, but it's not. This one's the one that we just routed, so it is still in shattered retreat. That means that the 8 and the 5... I know there's so much on the screen, it's hard to read, but let's look for the ones that are moving towards Kaluga. I see one that's Lithuania, the 11th Army, no leader. And then there's another one, another Lithuanian, no leader army with 5 in it. And then we've got the other ones that aren't moving at all. Poland has an army there with a 0-2. I think we take this fight also. Except we have no morale, so never mind. We're going to have to stay. Gotta wait at least one day anyway. Alright, to reinforce we need too much. It's time to consolidate again. He's just not giving me a window to get my mercenaries behind lines. What if we tried going around this way? You can probably get over to this one and then... Let's try it. Give us some very, very needed funding. I'm going to try sending this guy out. I have a feeling he's going to get killed, but... And you're blocking my attempts in Colm already. Alright, don't attach to that guy. What are you guys thinking? Stay here. I don't like the attrition that we're suffering. Okay, we've got 2 armies heading to Colm. Run by Poland and with Lithuania. They've got a 0-2 commander. This is going to be another fight that we do want. We'll wait until they arrive. God, if you could make it in there, I would be so happy. Let's go for Kursk. Go loot it. Now I do want to. I want the whole army. I don't want to just catch a 2-stack. Tiver has a new ruler. How nice for you. And loot it. Loot 4 buckets. 4 buckets of ducats. Go for the 8 base stacks. Now let's take a look at this looted modifier. Goods produced minus 10%, so that's going to affect quite a bit. It basically offsets half of a base tax worth of production income. At the same time, you get a local tax modifier minus 50% and recruitment time plus 30. Maximum attrition, not really a big factor. The fact that it is looted does help out. Alright, so we do want this fight. We should have hopefully good morale. We'll arrive on the 23rd, so we don't get another tick of morale. Well, you know what? I don't see any reinforcements. Let's give them one more week. They won't be able to run. That way, because you don't get morale ticks if you're in combat, so if we go in there, then they'll be at full morale. We miss a morale tick. I want that morale. Now that army is still going to come back and be pretty damn big. I mean, they still have a pretty big army. Okay, we've just looted this one. Now this army is too small to catch any attention, which is fantastic. Oh, Kiev. Glorious Kiev. 21st. Oh, that's perfect. Please don't move. Let's just keep going. Let me loot Kiev. I want that 14 tax. Alright, we took our crossing penalty, but we're fighting a 0-2 with our 3-4. We rolled a 6 during the shock phase, which is probably all we're going to need to win that fight. You haven't changed your course. That fight's not going nearly as well as I'd like. Part of the army's left. The other part. And let's go loot Kiev. Beautiful. Looted. Minsk. Another 8 base tax. Yeah, I'm just going to take whatever I can get my hands on. Now this next fight is not going to be good. I mean, the overall relative strength of the Alliance is still favoring them by quite a bit, and my armies, my guys are not listening. They're not attaching themselves, and they're advancing into stupid positions. We're not going to be able to just peace out here. So let's see. We've got no manpower. Consolidate regiments, of course. We do have 3 more cavalry on the way, at least. I think we're going to need to hire some more infantry. Mercenaries. Start with 5. And then we've got to retreat back to Torzok. The next battle is going to be paramount. They're suffering 5% attrition, which is a couple thousand men per month. With that big old stack of theirs. We'll arrive on the 15th, so we'll get another 8 ducats. They're ignoring my little stack. Aha. He's sitting there. We're going to be long gone. Please stop wiping my stacks. Stay out of the way, little guys. Another 8 ducats. Let's go for their capital. We have no access, so we can loot it. There's another 6 base over there. And I'm pretty sure Poland's going to have some pretty high ones. But that Kiev, man, I want Kiev every time I can. Okay, you guys are all going to retreat to Belos, that one. And it's going on into winter here, so what we could do is just try to back off as far back in as we can. In fact, let's do that. Let's even back up one more province. And see if we can bait them into some Russian winter. Come at me, bro. We are motherland Russia. This army is exiled, so we're safe to march through it. Look at that attrition, 5%. Due to siege, and the supply limit's too high. Winter hasn't even kicked in yet. Just wait, it's coming. Okay, we've looted their capital. From here, I think we go for Trakai. And if we want to use the trade map mode, we can actually see looted provinces. We can see the little path he's taken. And we can also pay close attention to when it's going to expire. February 15th. It's my birthday. But yeah, we want to get Kiev again as soon as possible. Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to take a break here. I do look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching. As always, we will prevail. I'll see you again soon.